All right, today a drier day, also a brighter day. Temperatures up in the 70, 75 degree range. Tomorrow will feel the same. It will start dry, but then it's going to end on a wet note. So this break from the rain is certainly short-lived, and the intensity and the coverage of the rain will be ramping up as we close out the week on Friday, renewing the concern for poor drainage, flooding, and for smaller streams and creeks to rise. So we've got a first weather day for Friday. Then beyond Friday, we will see improvement on Saturday, and the stage is still set for a dry and bright Mother's Day come Sunday. So we've been monitoring river levels across the state. They've dropped below flood stage along the Housatonic River as well as along the Still River. But for the Connecticut River, Hartford, it is crested. It is receding farther downstream, say from the gauge at Middle Haddam down to the shoreline. This river flood warning runs through Friday morning. So the concern, of course, with the incoming rain and how saturated the ground is, an additional 1, 2, perhaps 3 inches of rain, again, renewing that threat or concern for flooding as we close out the work week. Where the heaviest of the rain sets up has been kind of a moving target, shifting around southern New England, at times as far west as the lower Hudson Valley. So we'll fine-tune that forecast as we get closer, but certainly plan for wet weather to end the week. So tomorrow, again, primarily dry until the evening hours, so that means those tree allergens go back in the high category, but with the rain tamped down on Friday, and then they'll start to increase as we dry out on Saturday. Right now, certainly a quiet evening, a quiet night underway, looking live from Windsor Locks, where we're at 63, Waterbury at 57, and from New Haven right now, 60 degrees with a calm wind. Some scattered clouds overhead. At one point, a couple sprinkles working through the northwestern hill towns. That pesky area of low pressure that's been keeping us unsettled over the past several days, continuing to lift away from New England, and in its wake, we get that clearing today. So tonight, we bottom out in the low and mid-50s, inland mid-50s along the Connecticut shoreline. And here's First Alert Futurecast showing that blend of sun and clouds and the dry start for our Thursday. We're okay through noon, but as we head through the afternoon, chances for rain increase. So maybe you want to get out, have had your yard enough time to dry out from the recent rounds of rain before the next one comes in. Want to do some mowing, do that over the first half of the day as we head towards 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Some downpours, maybe a couple rumbles of thunder. Highs tomorrow, 70 to 75. Pick out where you live, the town closest to you. Upper 60s, low 70s along the 95 corridor. So the catalyst, we've got the stalled frontal boundary with the daytime heating. We'll see things bubble up along that boundary tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And then we're going to see a wave of low pressure move along that boundary as we head throughout our Friday. That's going to really enhance the potential for some steady, perhaps heavier rain. A couple rumbles of thunder also in the mix. And then this low, it's going to certainly be more progressive than the system we just were dealing with, but it's going to linger perhaps into the first half of Saturday. So any sort of widespread meaningful rain should be winding down, but some lingering showers Saturday morning, then some partial clearing as we head through the afternoon hour. So meanwhile, Friday, with the clouds, the rain, and an onshore wind direction, it's going to be a cooler day too, with highs in the mid and upper 50s. So in our First Alert 7-day forecast, Saturday, showers early, partial clearing through the afternoon, temperatures top out near 70. Mother's Day starts out in the upper 40s, 70, 75 at the shoreline, mid and upper 70s inland. Bright for Monday as high pressure continues to dominate. A couple degrees cooler come Tuesday, sun and clouds as a system approaches from the southwest. As it gets a little bit closer on Wednesday, a rising chance for some scattered showers.